We told the stylist that we wanted to do Christmas sweaters, and she just found them. I have no idea where she found them, but she just found them, man. And they were the sickest Christmas sweaters I've ever seen.
Did you keep them?
I don't know, actually. Maybe.
Because that's something you need to break out for every single Christmas. Like, anytime you have a television show around the holidays, you wear it. Like, that should be one of the things you do.
That's true.
It's kind of like the face paint with Kiss, you know? It's something you always see.
Yeah, you know?
Pretty lame,
Christmas
I apologize.
sweaters with Kris.
So, we didn't get to talk around the debut of your album and all that. We kind of talked about a month before that, but what's it feel like? I mean, you came from Conway, Arkansas to American Idol to having a record come out. I mean, it's got to be a trip.
It really is, man. I mean, and you know this probably. I mean, I didn't try out for American Idol to, like win the competition or to become like a celebrity. I tried out to hopefully make music, and it feels cool to like have that all come around, and that's what it feels like, man. Just making music and now just playing the music, playing shows and entertaining people. It's so much fun, man. It's really cool. Now the album came out. Live Like You Were Dying is climbing slowly on the iTunes charts. I think it's up to it's either the 10s or the low 20s. It's doing good, man.
It's got. I mean, I don't know, but maybe because I've never had a song come out, but I think for me, I'd constantly be like, okay, where's the song at today? Where's the album at today? Do you ever get like that? Do you ever like, okay, I want to see what it's at today, or do you just like let things just go? Whatever happens, happens.
I think at first I was like, okay, let's see what's going on today, and check the charts and all that stuff. But I decided to not check anymore. I was like, it is what it is, and it's going to do what it does, and now it's just kind of like, it's not in my hands anymore. It's just, but everything's going really good. The song's doing great, and now we're looking for a second single.
If I may suggest, that's not even a word. Suggest is not a word. Suggest. I'm not lying when I say this. I'm not trying to BS because you're a guest on my radio show. Your album, Allison Yurahita's, and John Mayer's new one, Battle Studies. Those three albums have been going on like constant repeat since pretty much November. And I do my best. To sing the truth, and I need to know.
Oh, nice. Man.
So, I mean, if you ever need like a duet guy during your tour, if I'm there, I'll be side stage, man. I'll come out. I'll have a Christmas sweater on, even if it's July. I don't care.
Yeah, dude. Well, Christmas in July, man.
There you go. But no, that's serious. The album is stellar. It's solid. It's awesome. I can't stop listening to it. You should be. I think your family, people that you've met on the street should be proud of it. I mean, it's really, really good.
Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that, and you put me in some good company. I mean, Allison's album is really good, and obviously,
that John Mayer guy, he's new though, so.
Yeah, I thought about going on tour with him, coming to open up for me.
Yeah, I mean, I hear he's sold like a couple thousand, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
So, speaking of me singing on stage with you during your tour as your opening act, what is Kris Allen's tour plans for 2010?
What is tour plans? I think we're close to like getting some dates and all that stuff. Don't have anything like set in stone yet, but may go on with somebody else, or may kind of do my own thing or whatever. We're just still searching around and seeing what happens. So, but we'll go out pretty soon, hopefully.
So I mean, hopefully you guys get to come out to the Kansas City area. Right now, I don't suggest it. Oh my gosh, there's that word again. Suggest. I don't recommend it. It is. Yesterday, I think it was colder than any major city in Alaska.
It's so weird, man. That St. Louis or Kansas City is really cold.
Yeah, it's not really fun right now. But I'm surviving, and mainly because I drive out to LA on Tuesday to move.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going. My mom and David's dog and I are going, and I feel like half the trip my mom's going to be crying, and then the other half she's going to be critiquing my driving. But besides that, I know for a fact you come through Kansas City. You got some family and friends out here. We'll take care of you. Maybe get you some more barbecue from Summit Hickory Pit.
I'm down. I'm down for that, man. I mean, we'll definitely make it through there.
Yeah.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Well, a lot of people aren't coming through Kansas City right now, probably because they know about the weather. But that's just whatever. That's their own thing.
-3 degrees.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So you're wanting to do the tour. Is there anything else that you've been wanting to do this year that you're looking forward to? Obviously, you still have a few more TV things lined up, and then we'll kind of see what happens for a tour. But is there anything else that you've been wanting to do for 2010?
I mean, for me, man. I mean, it was just like focus on music, man. Like focus on writing, focus on becoming better. You know, like that's what I want to do. You know, I don't have any like real plans other than that.
Well, like one thing I kind of kicked myself in the butt last time I talked to you. I even had it written down right in front of me. This great question that I don't ever. I usually do that. I usually screw myself over on things. But was there more pressure trying to? I mean, you said that you weren't trying to win American Idol, but was there more pressure on the show trying to become the American Idol, or is there more pressure being the American Idol afterwards?
I would say it's afterwards, you know, because you have to put it on an album, and you're worried about, you know, the songs. Are they going to be good enough, and are they going to sell, and all that stuff. So there is a lot of pressure, but I think that's okay. You know, I think it's okay to put that pressure on yourself, and I think if you use it the right way, it makes you better. I would say, like a better, make you work harder or something like that. You know, so I think, but there's definitely more pressure. Or maybe not so much like right now, but right after the show, definitely.
Yeah, and another thing, I mean, most people think that the auditions for American Idol that are starting next week, I'm not even kidding. Some people are like they're live; they happen right then and there. No, I mean this is something that happened back in the summer for these people. Is it weird to have this next season be starting?
It is weird, man, because it feels like it just ended, and I mean, it kind of just did, you know. But it's so weird that next week, you know, people are gonna stop thinking about last season and think about, you know, the new one and who's gonna come up and win the new one. Everyone's gonna have their pick. It's crazy, man.
Well, I actually talked to Michael Sarver, and I told him, I was like, if he wants to make any money off this next season, about who's going to be eliminated in the 10th spot where Michael Sarver was. This is what you do. If you look at Michael Sarver, it's no secret. He was the biggest guy on your season, right?
Yeah.
So he went out 10th. You look at the year before, Chiquise, biggest guy out of the top 10. He went out 10. Yeah. You look at the year before that, Chris Sly, top 10, biggest guy. Ruben's an exception because he won second season, but
he was so big.
Yeah, he was too big.
He was too big. You
have to be just big. You can't be too big. You have to be just right.
And I have to be a little hefty.
A little hefty. That's a Family Guy reference that I probably shouldn't have done. But now I'm just saying, if you want to win money this next year, if you want to like maybe make a bet with me for that $1,500 that you won in Vegas,
I'm not doing that. I spent way too much time at the poker table to let it go away.
Man, I might be going to the boats tonight. I might be going to the boats tonight, so wish me luck. Kris Allen, thank you so much for being a part of this last show for me, and
yeah, dude,
and kind of taking some time out of your drive back to home, back to the wife.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
But you know, keep in touch, and nothing but the best for you, man, in 2010 and 2011 and 2012. And if we get to 2013, you know, knock on wood.
Oh, man, we're not going to get there. Don't worry. Yeah. But, we have no hope for that.
Yeah, there you go. You've seen that movie, man. It's crazy. But, yeah, just take care of yourself, and thanks again, man.